Hi, beautiful people. It's my pleasure to welcome you to another exciting moment on the show. The show is Talk to Be. It's Talk to Be, baby. Okay, guys, it's been a whole week without you. I miss you guys. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for always looking out for Talk to Be. But you need to do me a favor. You can't be listening to this, watching this all alone. You need to tell people about Talk to Be. We're touching lives. People's destinies are being changed daily by learning from other people's experiences. So I need you to share with your loved ones, like, comment. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't. I have a lot of people watching Talk to Be, but you didn't subscribe. Why? Kí lẹ ṣe mí? What's my offense? So guys, today, as usual, I have somebody in the studio, somebody that you will learn from. Talk to Be is all about you learning, you watching, you learning from people's experiences, and they telling you themselves. That is what this is all about. It's different thing when we do it as a movie and people are saying, oh, it's not real, it's not this. But when they come here to share their experiences with you, you learn from it. All right, my name is still Abiola Adebayo Akinride. I'll go for a short break and I'll be back shortly. And just in case you like what I'm wearing, it's made by RTWB 5000 on Instagram, at RTWB 5000. And my jewelry is also from Jewelry by B 5000. You can check it all out. Please patronize me, patronize my vendors, patronize my sponsors. I love you guys. I'll be right back.
Talk to Be.
Talk to Be.
Talk to Be.
Talk to Be.
Talk to Be. Talk to Be.
Talk to Be.
Talk to Be.
Yeah, you have to talk to Be.
Talk to Be.
Talk to Be.
Talk to Be.
Talk to Be. Share your experience.
Thank you for staying tuned on Talk to Be. Today I have a beautiful woman in the studio with me, but we'll not be revealing our identity, because of stigmatization, because of children. You know the way people are, but she's going to let it all out to us. Talk to Be is not for us to judge anybody. It's just for us to learn from their stories and then to look for a way forward. All right, so join me as I welcome my guest. Hello, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, ma.
All right, you can say any name that you want so that people can identify. It might be your middle name. It might be something.
They can call me Bidex.
Bidex. Okay. All right. So, how old are you? What do you do? Introduce yourself without revealing so much of your
I'm
identity.
34 years old.
34
and I
years.
do basically business.
Business. What kind of business?
Buying and selling.
Okay. Is there a particular thing?
Yeah. I'm a distributor to Dangote Sugar.
Okay.
And Lacasera.
Lacasera. Dangote Sugar and Lacasera. All right. Tell us your story.
I'm the first of my family.
Okay.
And I never had a functioning daddy.
Okay.
And I grew up in the, let me just say ghetto. I'm used to hustling.
Okay.
So, and so I lived a tomboy life. I never lived like a girl. So while growing up. So it got to a stage, my daddy was fornicating. He does it to our face. Even to my mom. And I was determined that I'm not going to get married.
Wow.
That with what my mom is experiencing now.
It was humanizing.
A lot of things. My mom got a piece of land. He went there to tell them they should collect it because he has not gotten a land. Yeah. And the woman has been the one doing the main thing. Even when they sacked him at the bank, they laid them off then. He wanted to hang himself. So my mommy that told him, come to the market, let's do business together. So he started the sugar line anyway. So things were like that. Even university days, it was my mom. But right from university days, I've been struggling. So I was selling and making my money. So when I came to Lagos, I came back to Lagos. I told my mom that.
What were you selling?
At the camp. That was when I made much money.
Okay.
For me to let me establish myself.
Okay.
But when we were growing up, we were living with my mom's sister. It's just a room and a parlor. So my dad, myself, and my younger ones, we always sleeping on the
Your
mat.
mom's sister?
Yes, my mom's elder sister. She was the one that accommodated us because all my mom was making then, it was all for our school. So she could not get accommodation. So my daddy told her to come and follow him to where he has his own site. And how will she survive there?
Where?
At Mijoko. So we're managing with my mom's sister. So there was a day she just sent us away that Baba Iya, Omometa.
Your dad was staying
He
with
was
you as
staying
well?
with us. He was staying with us. So I felt so bad. I gave my mom the money for business to get an accommodation, even if it's just a room. So being all this so she gave the money to my dad.
She gave the money to your dad?
For him to look for accommodation.
Okay.
So my daddy collided with the caretaker. They collected double of the money from me. Yes. And eventually he got us a place near a public toilet. So take me, so I told my mom, we can't continue like this. She manage, you know. Let's manage. There's no fund. Let's manage. Okay, fine. So we were there. We were staying there. My business was growing gradually. I started from the beginning again. Like, mommy, we will make it. So eventually I met a man in the course of my buying and selling. I met a man. He's an elderly man. I think he should be 70 this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
This year?
He should be 70 this month, November. What I'm talking about is the man.
And you're 34?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So the man asked me, have a small stature. Why am I not in school and all? I told him I'm a graduate, but I don't want to further. I want to help my mom. I want her to, So he said, okay. So he assisted me financially. But the assistance was, he said it's for cooperative. He went to do it to help
the man.
me. Yes. And I returned the money back to him. Because I mean like times 2 of the money eventually. So I had to give him. So he was like, along the line, we started talking, inviting me out, So he told me his wife was, they were divorced. They had three girls.
Sorry, you're 34.
Yes.
You have a very small stature. You don't look 34 at all.
Yeah.
And the man is 70.
Yes.
With this your stature, you probably look like a teenager beside him.
Yes.
Even till now, you don't look big at all.
Yeah.
With a 70-year-old man. Okay, go ahead, please.
So eventually he asked me out. So I told him no. So when I got home to tell my mom, like, this kind of mother concern and all. You eventually get married. What is all this? Like, okay, let's give it a try with him. Because Yoruba will say, Ola Okinya, Tabareni Bala. I was already tired, my sister. The load was too much. So I eventually got married to him. But he hid a lot of things from me. That was where...
You were sure he was divorced?
Yes, he told me so. And I made my underground findings the way I could.
Okay.
But he didn't allow me meet much of his family members.
Why?
Even before marriage, I never met his children. But they do greet me on the phone. I'm AA. So when I was staying in the apartment my daddy got, like the toilets. So I fall sick regularly. You understand? Malaria all the time, malaria. So I now told my mom that I want to get an apartment at Folagro. That let me continue living alone. I will sort whatever it is, or she should go with me. She said she can't go, that Folagro is far from our business place. That she would rather endure till she has enough money. Then I get another place. I said, okay. So he supported me to get a place.
The man in question.
Yes.
But
we were
not
married then. Okay. We were not. He has not even asked me out then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was living there. I was going to the shop and all from there. So eventually it came to the marriage part. And my mommy was like, see, I won't go home more. You understand? And it's okay, because I'm always strict with them. I don't even give them the chance. So like, okay, let's give it a try for this one. where's your wife? I did the interview. We did the major background check and all. So he told me his wife that they are divorced, that she's in the UK and she has 3 girls for him. So I think I'm just 2 years older than the first child. So I said, okay, if your children won't be any threat to me, any problem, it's fine. So we started the journey. We did the mini wedding and all. So I was there. But after the wedding, I got to meet the only sister he has. The woman stays at Abeokuta.
Now you have moved to his house.
Yes. Not his house. I'm still at Folagro.
Where
I got married and I still went to stay at Folagro.
Where is Folagro? The house you got for yourself?
For myself.
Okay. Okay.
So
why?
I think he didn't want me to come to his main house because of his children were still there.
Oh.
And he doesn't want us to be fighting, ladies' things and all. So he said, for now, let's still maintain the place.
Okay.
So, after the wedding, he took me to the sister. So he left. He said he was going to see some people. But what the woman was telling me got me scared. So suffering pé ìyàwó òun ti kú, ìyàwó òun kú ṣá, mo ní kú, ikú. So suffering pé ìyàwó mẹ́ta lòun ti fẹ́, tó fẹ́ bọ́kùnrin tó ń kú ṣá, mo ní ikú. I got scared.
The sister.
The elder sister. The elder sister. Mo ní, he didn't tell me anything of such. Mo ní, but má worry, tó bá ti fọwọ́ síbi tọ́wọ́ ń gbé, everything will be fine. I got scared. Bá fọwọ́ síbi tọ́wọ́ ń gbé, everything will be fine. I got scared. When I got home to Folagro, I couldn't wait till for the next morning. And I went to tell my mom, ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn tọ́mọ mi lọ. This was what the woman told me. Mommy, what does I said? I don't know. I gave my mommy the woman's number. Because already one kọjá, it's not too late. Mi kú tí lóyún. Let's know what is happening. The woman said, àsìkò ọ̀rọ̀ tí tó. But come out worry, because I'm prayers. Okay? No, I started praying that God, inú mi o, má jẹ́ kí n wọ marriage that will kill me, please. I rather opt out and all. So that year I got married, I didn't get pregnant. So, but the following year, I got pregnant.
At what age did you get married?
That was 27.
So that was like 7 years ago.
Years ago, yes. So I got pregnant.
So at that time, the man would be like 63.
Yes. So we're still living at Folagro, even with the pregnancy. So I now told him, with the pregnancy now, this place is just a room self-contained. A room self-contained. That it can't be enough for me and this child, and we are expanding. And I said, okay. And that was when I was like 4 months. But the pregnancy really disturbed me. I vomited all through. I can't even do anything. I was a ghost of my former self. I was always on drip. An injection. They gave me vinegar because it's vomiting all through. So he was scared. So he went to drop me at my mom's place. That let them take care of me. That he can't handle this type of pregnancy. So a week to my delivery, I gave birth in April. A week to my delivery, he told me that I want to go. Where is the apartment? I told you if you want to get an apartment or anywhere, let me know. I'm the one to live there. You only come and go. Let me know. He said that the place will fine if I like it or not. Okay. 4 days to my delivery, he brought me to the house. Immediately I got into the house, I told him, spirit in me. Immediately I told them that my spirit, this place, you will like it. I said, okay. I was still insisting. My spirit is not staying here. He said, there's no problem. Okay. 3 days after that discussion, I fell into labor. I got to Island Maternity. I used Island Maternity. That day, I delivered. They sent me away. They don't even discharge me. That you live here. My baby was 1.5. You know how a 1.5 baby will be. You know, I don't have this. So my babies are always small. Very small. They did the test they could do. Even the delivery, God made it so easy for me. I don't know pain. The only pain I knew was that, I collected a lot of injections. So I had abscess in my bum. Very big abscess. That was the only place I was feeling pain. Normal delivery. I was even looking at women in that why are these people crying? God made it very easy journey for me. Okay. But I'm out well. She let me know affair in November. I'll be where. Said that Ibenoni, he has already got everything is new, TV, everything just like a new place, everything. Okay, no problem. And do that way one lock.
The child
Yes,
was a boy.
Yes. So they were happy. All his family members, they came. Obalake, all these like bad people and their loba philosophy. I was very happy that you know this kind of thing, and there's no wife at home. Despite the fact that I heard that story, my husband has not till date opened his mouth to tell me the story. Sister, let me now shock you. After the delivery and all, my baby was doing well or not. You know this philosophy of natural breastfeeding, you won't get pregnant or not. I followed it too. After 7 months, I got pregnant again. I was not like, what? The meaning of every more maybe not it. Maybe God wants me to do it, you know. Okay. Immediately I arranged my boy to a creche. Okay. I want to start detaching from him because pregnancy gives me issue. Like, okay. Mommy was there for me and her. But along the line, the woman will still be calling me. Hey, ṣé ìgbà tó fẹ́ lóyún ilé ta ló sọ fún? See, sister, I have voice notes, but this is not. I have evidences.
No, how?
That the elder sister.
Do
you know that my husband adopted a son? Okay. So the son has been controlling, overseeing everything. So me being there is like a threat to her and her son.
Okay.
It's just like a threat. And me, I don't even go to his house because the house he got for me that way is even a rented place, but it's a family place. He's paying, but it's rented. It's not his own main house. Go. It's okay.
Is a place like a 2-bedroom or 3
It's a duplex.
It's a duplex.
Yes. So he was like, I now called him that. Why is your sister always doing this? Whenever I call her to greet her, like she's the only year call that I know. You know, this Yoruba philosophy and all. So when I say, Madam Tinilo, because you understand, you know, this kind of like, so I didn't take it as anything. So it was time for me to deliver.
She was asking you that, who did you take permission from to be pregnant?
Said that this damn lie that I had. Do you know what she might have tried before making that?
Okay, no, please. You're not talking to me.
Okay.
You're talking to my viewers. So we need them to understand what you're saying.
Okay, now.
What was the thing she said in English?
Okay.
She said that, who did you tell before getting pregnant?
Yes.
Were you supposed to inform her you were getting pregnant?
I don't know.
So what was the second thing she said? That you were only permitted to have two kids
in that house.
In that house, in that family.
In that family. And it's not time for me to have the second kid. That why did I get pregnant now? I said,
she was meant to give you time?
Yes. So I was like, what was all this? Okay, no problem. I wanted to deliver. Lobama Adogun, sister. So just as if I was not the one that gave birth to my first son, I saw heaven and came back. When we got there, they said emergency CS. Emergency CS. What happened? Okay, the CS is not a death statement. Let's go. We entered. I did everything. Immediately they brought out my daughter. I was looking at the doctor's reaction. See, when it comes to antenatal, I don't joke with it. Anything they ask me to do. Scan, even they don't even send me. I'll go on my own with my money to a sonographer. I buy me 1 month. Is baby fine? Let's see. So all of them, even the best sonographer in Lagos State, could not see that this baby has abnormality. So even Isla Maternity that use best of the best doctors did not see that this baby has abnormality. So I knew something was wrong when they brought out the baby. That's when they started questioning me.
You were aware?
Yes.
You were not
surgery. I was not induced. I was not sedated. No, but I was not feeling anything.
Pain.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe your body was numb.
Yes. So I was not feeling any pain. So I said, what could be happening? They said I shouldn't worry that. So they gave the baby to my mother. So took her to the neonatal ward and all. So after 2 days, I could stand up to walk. So I went to the neonatal ward. My first baby, I've left. What is happening? They will say, we cannot talk to you. I want to see the back father. But it was never available. Even whenever I'm doing labor or anything, it's only my mom or my own family. He himself is never available. He might be busy somewhere or something happening at that moment. So he does not know. So my mom is always the one that's always standing. So when he just came to tell me in the word that he said, liar. Let's go to the doctor. I want to know what is happening. We got there, they said she has a hole in the heart that they have to transfer us to a Babcock Teaching Hospital. When they told me the baby had a hole in the heart, I fainted. They rushed me upstairs. They did what they could to stabilize me. So I now told my husband, what's next? We were doing all sorts of tests. X-ray, liar. We were going from one place to the other. Sis, from there, I landed at FMC Abeokuta. Like, what is happening? They said that the people are there that knows about this stuff. They went there. So the doctor now called me that this baby has a 50-50 thing. That if they refer us to Babcock, that they will tell us to go for surgery. That if we can afford it for the baby. But the doctor was trying to make illustration that he's trying to tell me that, there are 4 veins that is connected to the heart. There is only one she came with. So it's difficult for her to eat, for her to, when they were recounting this thing to me, I kept fainting and waking up. I kept fainting because I was looking at, what did this girl, what has she done to come to suffer like this? Okay, why did I use best of the best hospital that they can't detect? I was going for antenatal, scan, everything. They could not detect that something was wrong with this baby. Instead of putting me through this trauma, I said, okay, there's no problem. So my husband left me at FMC. Said he has to attend to my son. So, okay, no problem. So they now told me.
How old was your son?
Then, it's barely a year then, a year plus. So I'm like, okay, no problem. I told my mom not to come with me, that I would pull through here because there was no bed for mothers, this kind of torture. To even bed itself is wala. You get, each doctor will come prescribe. He will not drop money for me, sister. And let me chip in. Before I got married, I knew I acquired a lot of things, properties in my name. You understand? I acquired a lot of properties, landed properties in my name. So when they now came that they want to pay from Babcock, that they gave us a bill of 10 million to go to India for the surgery. See, it's not even the money that is the problem, sister, then. Problem is that that they told you that this baby will die. And you are still believing in God that God will still do something. And you keep on taking care of that baby, continuous that, oh no, there's a miracle for me. Is traumatic. Okay. Later, we were planning. I already paid. I had to sell some of my lands. I sold like over half of what I acquired. I've not enjoyed the marriage. I'm still talking from where the problem started. Okay. I sold it. I raised money. I told my husband, support me with whatever that you have with it. Because sincerely, I don't really know his words. All these old men that will be hiding to give you money. It's not as if I'm saying anything else. I just wanted peace of mind. And I had the philosophy that ni mabi. Whether you give us or you don't give us, I'm not lazy. Children that God will give me the grace to take care of. 2 is not bad. I wanted peace of mind. I don't want to go through what my mom went through. So I said, like, let me just sit here. Probably this man will give me the peace I need. So after the payment and everything that I did, December.
You paid the 10 million? Yes,
I paid the 10 million. He gave me 3 million out of the 10 million.
So I paid 7 million.
Note, this man did not ask me how I raised the 7 million. He did not ask me. So I didn't even bother. Since you didn't bother, but you thank God it's not that he knows that I'm hardworking. So he does not know what exactly I'm worth to. So we paid the money to Babcock. So on the day of the traveling stuff, December 25, that morning we were to go. That morning. It was a terrible experience. A very terrible.
You had bought tickets.
Everything. Paid everything. The document, everything. Ooh. It was ready. Ooh. She just only spent 6 months, Sha. She tried now. Seeing my child, she cannot eat. Gulping down things is not, but I lived with the trauma. I was traumatized. I don't have friends. I don't socialize. So it was just me and God. So I told God, well, let your will be done. But it took me time before I could heal. Note, that December period, my husband's first daughter wants to get married. This woman came. Gabriel has not died then, no. The man told me that, she told me that I should not carry. Making not Simole,
your husband's older sister?
The one that told me that ọmọ méjì lòun yọ̀ǹda fún mi. He said, Shomolele. I went to that party with tears because they said they will cancel everything if I didn't even show up as the father's wife, that the first wife family might think I'm not happy with what they are doing, you know. But being the first child, she wants to do introduction and engagement, and you know. So I had to summon, I had to go. They asked me that should they cancel it? I said no, that is not because of me or my daughter cancel anything. I've already cooked and all. Let's go ahead with it. So I went. Even though I was not happy, I played my part. Because those children, they are innocent, they don't know anything. They love me and I love them. You understand? So nothing, they tell me things, they see me as their friend. You get?
The man's children.
Yes. Even when my husband's first daughter got married and she could not conceive, labor we were there together for you to know how close. So we buried the child and her. So 2 years later, it was difficult conceiving. You know, being a woman, I look at my husband that, okay, all things being equal, I don't wish him to die because my son still has somebody who call daddy. Like, let me do what I have to do. I don't intend marrying here and there. Let me just, you know, 2 children, okay? Sis, after the payment and everything, my business went down. I started borrowing money. There was no money. I started borrowing money. I have a husband I can't talk to at home. So what's now the point? What's the point? Okay, let me just do one more. You get? Let me just try, you know. Okay, we started trying, you know. It became difficult. Eventually, when I got pregnant again, I went to Ella Maternity. I got pregnant again the 3rd time, ma. So I went to Ella Maternity. They said the clinical abortion or some threatened abortion or something that we have to evacuate the wherever. So the 3rd threatened abortion.
So they did the evacuation?
Yes, they did the evacuation. So, and I think they didn't finish the evacuation and all. There were still particles. So, as the doctor said, there's a term in their medical Asherman syndrome or something.
What does that mean?
It's just like the sperm will not be able to penetrate. There's something blocking it.
Like the fallopian
particle,
soup.
Yes, the particle from the evacuation is still there.
Oh, yes, so blocking the fallopian
yes, so the sperm. So we tried for 3 years. But sis, I was the only one going for medical checkup. He never followed me to the hospital for anything. He never did anything. So okay, I met a woman online. She sells all these parts. I told her my story, so she diagnosed me, and immediately I used the medication she gave me. 4 weeks later, I got pregnant again. I was very happy. I was the happiest woman. I went to do scan. They told me again, I was very happy. Well, I started buying things. I was preparing. I was doing everything. 8 months into the pregnancy, sister, they just called me. My husband used to have a poly factory at Sabo. So the government came. They came to demolish it. So, and he had a lot of, you know, investments there. So the manager did not know who to call. I think my husband was not around. He went to the farm. So the manager called me that, Madam, they are here. He doesn't know what to do. I was pregnant and there was still bike. So I had to look for a bike man. Oh yeah, carry me to this place. When I got there, with pregnancy, I talked to the tractor men that came, that see, we will pack. But just give us just give us time. How much do you want? That one said he will collect money from me, that 200,000. Said, okay, if it's 200,000 you want me to give you, that you will not destroy these machines that are worth millions, no problem. I went back. He said he does not want transfer because he don't want anybody to trace anything. I went back to organize 200,000 from Bariga, my shop. I gave the man. So I went back again to look for boys to help us because those boys, they can't do it. Thieves were already coming to carry cable, I went through all that stress. I was there till after 11 before my husband came. I'm like, why did you face all this? I said, okay, who will I call? Is it your children that are not? I don't even know their whereabouts. Okay, what can they do in this kind of setting? So, okay, you are here now. Please let me go. I'm tired. But after that stress, I knew something was wrong again. So the next morning was my antenatal day. When I got there, they told me emergency CS again. My brain was already painting that history. I asked him what could be, because I'm diligent with antenatal. I'm doing scan. What is wrong again this time? Doctor said there's no, that if I don't do it, that it's 50-50, that if I will still wait and question him, that my life might go, that they are bent on say, my go for what? Who did I offend? It's easy to carry pregnancy. Okay, I signed. I called my sister. Oh yeah, come and stay with me.
Your husband was not there.
He was busy with the Sabo demolition. So I was like, okay, let's go in. Let's do what I have to do. Sister, when the doctors were there, after bringing out the baby, when I saw their expression again, they were trying to hide it. So in the course of them trying to hide it, I just told them, let me see the baby. When I saw the baby, sister, I lifted up my head, from the position I was supposed to lift my head. I struggled to lift my head. The injection got into my brain. I went into a coma. Immediately there. So I woke up after 20 days. After 20 days, my file is still at Alam Maternity. When I now woke up, I saw my husband, I saw my mom, everybody like, no share, see me.
After 20
days. Doctor said, "Pelo mi go man baloni. Pe se mo mo bere to ti fún mi lẹ́yìn ni. Pe mo jẹ́ kó." See, even after waking up, I can't differentiate morning and night. For you to know that me sitting down here is just God that did not kill me. So they brought the baby. Oh yeah, ẹ jẹ́ a máa lọlé. Mo ṣá dẹ̀ ti jí. Kí ló tún ṣọmọ? Kò sí. But this kind of baby, they started writing tests again. Which kind of baby again? What is the matter? I do everything here. I do antenatal here. I do everything. I pay. I'm a private patient. I pay. It's supposed to be free. But for me to fast track everything, I pay. I see the best of the best, your best. So what is happening? What is happening? Okay, they said there's no problem. I told my husband, I'm not staying here. Moshe. I told him to discharge us. He discharged us. When I got home with the baby, she started having breathing difficulty. I rushed out again with the baby. There's one neonatal clinic. Now those ones say, this baby is too small. They cannot admit us. I cried that I have money to pay. Even if I have to borrow, just see what is happening to her first. Let's know. Said, they cannot admit us. I went to one hospital at Ifako. That one admitted us. For 2 days, he collected 1 million from me. There is a page on Instagram that I used to donate things to. Pregnancy baby and you. Sis, when that one admitted me, till the date you so for me she fine bala on Instagram is with evidence. They are like me that used to give people and to balloon that what could be happen. I told you, mother, I don't have anything again. I've lost everything in this marriage, and I have to save this girl. She said, okay. They donated money because that one said they will not discharge us if you not pay, and I don't have money. So I called one of my godmother. Kó tó bá kú ní property mi, eta kí wọ́n àlàáfíà pẹ̀lú ọmọ yìí ó pay me. Ní hospital yẹn, and I decided to call my husband's sister. Later I called her, and I called her that mommy, gbogbo nǹkan ti tán. That was my expression to her. Why I thought she for more dààmú mi nílé yín? Why is it that oyún tí mo ní níta was the one that was okay? Why is it that the one I'm having inside your brother's house or your house or your vicinity? What is happening? Please, if you want any other thing, take it, but not my children. Please. She said, onílé ló mọ ilé ẹ. Ṣebí wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Onílé ló mọ ilé ẹ. Mommy, what have I done? Did I make mistake to marry your brother? Or maybe you don't want him to have any wife. I will go. She just made that statement. She said it in Yoruba. That's what I'm trying to. Tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ̀mí ẹ àti ọmọ ẹ. Kúrò nílé yẹn báyìí má padà síbẹ̀. Má fi ẹ̀mí ẹ di fọ́kọ ẹ o. That was the statement she made to me. That was the statement she made with evidence. My husband was saying, don't come and sorrow Juni. She said, onílé ló mọ ilé ẹ, kí ni mo mọ̀ tó ti ṣe? After then, sister, I carried my baby. I went home, that same house. When I got there, tó bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, I will not even bother to rush because where is even the money I want to pay? Where is the husband that will even give me the money to pay? Because I've lost everything.
You mean the child?
Yes. They discharged us in the hospital. You know, the doctor was telling me that she was not growing. She was always crying every day, as in every minute. Kí ọmọ kókó máa ké every minute. Kó má dákẹ́ bí ègbé. I was at home with her. I was running mad. I was. My mommy could not even do anything. We were just there. sis, God will not allow anybody to have this kind of pain. It's not an easy thing. They will call me that somebody is somewhere. I will still borrow. I'll go there. See, my house became all this concoction depot. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni torí, ọ̀tọ̀ ni tọwọ́, ọ̀tọ̀ ni tí máa fi sí nímú. Okay, God, let your will be done. Hey, the same process on the 16th of February. 2 months. You only that one, this one to spend 2 months. In that same house. In that same house. I ran mad. I ran mad. What is now left for me in this house? Let me know. Let me just go with the one that I have. How I wish I had left. How I wish I had left. How I wished I had left to start afresh. Then it would be easier. But now, go deeper. Easy kokomo. Okay. The child died. They called me. They helped me call him. He came. I told him, just let me go with you to where. He said, no, I cannot follow him to where they will bury the child and all that. Okay. I told him, okay, that I want to drop on the main road. He just stylishly dropped me. I left with the baby's cup. They called me there, that my mother, and they did the interview and they accepted her there. So my mommy picked me away from the house that I should not stay. So when I got to my mommy's place, there's one of my friends, because me, I don't used to believe in all these prophetess, all these things. I don't. So that one came. I pray. I used to be a Muslim, but when I got married to him, I changed to Christianity. He attends MFM. We attend MFM. So when the man now told me that I'm using my life to play, that she shouldn't even consider myself or the one that I have. That I should consider the ones that they are killing. That won't I feel the pain? Did I mention that I did surgery, abscess surgery 3 times?
What's abscess surgery?
The injection I was taking during my first child, it developed into a very big abscess that they have to cut it. Very big one. That one was pain, but that one pain was, at least I saw what I went through the pain for. Not the one that I will do unnecessary follow-up. They will not see anything. It's when they bring out the baby that they know that something is wrong. Why? After all the things I went with to the marriage, it's death that is now following me. Death everywhere I go. That one is not even now the problem. My mommy came. They pacified me. Okay. She pardon.
Mother, where? To the house again?
Change. I said, okay. Let's go. I went back.
Mom?
That day we went back. No, I won't blame her because she's thinking, I was like, this kind of old mentality. Okay, I went back to the house. And I told my husband that, okay, this is the same house. My babies are dying. Not once, not twice. Okay, let's move away from this house. Get me another apartment. Let me heal. Because I was already taking different type of things. I started giving myself bromide injection. I started drinking alcohol. I will not even lie to you. When I came here this morning, I drank it. Because as I am now, I'm already frustrated. When I now got home, my husband now called my mom and my auntie, called them. That day was a very bad day for me. So after my husband told my mom, she started thinking. She started thinking, I'm okay, what is happening? And she's a Muslim. She kept on praying. But along the line, she fell into depression because of me. They just called me. There was a day I'm supposed to offload Lacasera. That was my first. I just changed to Lacasera business 2 years ago with borrowed fund. They now called me. That same day, the truck came that Mommy cannot talk again. Say, Mommy cannot talk again. What happened? There was nothing wrong with her when they brought my mom and sister. I was just crying because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what. The person I kept in charge of my goods could not account for millions of naira because I could not leave my mom. I now took her to the house. That same house, because where do I have? Did they even allow me to have chance to even build myself with all these things? Did they allow me? They did not. They did not. And this same woman, no, she now called me again that when they were demolishing the factory at Sabo, why didn't I call her son? Why tell me she shaya gbangba? No, sister, please, with what I've said so far, where is the ayagbangba? They called me that they are demolishing my husband's property. Will I sit down and fold hand? Because I don't know what she wants exactly. I don't know what she wants exactly. All these things, my husband is aware. This is where I know that something is wrong in that family. Something is, both of them know. It's me, I'm the stranger that I don't know. Both of them know. The woman said it's because she likes me. That's why she's even telling me all these small things that that the voice note is here. The voice note is on my phone here. I can never delete it. So when my husband, mommy fell into depression. I was spending money. She now said she does not want, being a depressed person, it's whatever she wants that we have to do. That she does not want the house that she's staying again, that I should get another apartment. That she pay, but not the documents. After, because of, we went to mother and child. Yes, at Ogudu here, went to mother and child. So when they brought the X-ray, after she died, they brought all her results, because I was going from one hospital to the other. Even for that 2 months, I was still borrowing money and still spending. They believe that the doctors don't know what they are saying. Do you get? So there's no test that did not even me subject the children to. So when mommy was there, I actually got an apartment and all. After then, I told my husband, please, okay, let's move from this house. Rent me an apartment outside. You can always come. I don't even wish to divorce you, because where I'm going to, what do I know that I will meet there? Okay, if it's just one they want me to give, just let me have peace of mind. Just get me an apartment. My husband said no. He's old that when he has his own house. Truly, he has his own house, mansion self. But the woman warned me that Yawala Koko, listen, auntie. My husband did not tell me the wife died though. I'm hearing it from the woman and the children later. Second wife, Lodake. I'm the fourth wife, I did not know. Third wife, Lodake. I definitely already need loto for me to give birth to that one boy. For me to give birth to that one boy and still be alive. And the only grace I have was because maybe I didn't bring the pregnancy close to the place. Do you understand? Okay. Get me an apartment. It's not difficult to ask for now. He did not get me an apartment. So I was sleeping in that same house. Those children were dying and it was entering my head. This is not how I am. I don't sleep anymore. I cannot do anything. Later, he told me that we will leave. He started packing. When he started packing, I started sleeping on a couch. I was living like a stranger in my house. Started sleeping on a couch in the sitting room. All my things are just scattered everywhere. Okay, where are we going to? He said that house. I said, no, that I don't have money. Disgrace me. You want them to tell me, I have avoided all these things. I should wait and marry a young boy. She could pay. She could pay you rather. He did not refuse though. He said he cannot get me apartments. That one now went by the will. And I went home. But the only observation was that since I got married to them, to the family, there is no progress. As I am like this, on my phone, customers have been calling since morning. Debtor self they call. As I am like, millions of that I can't account for in that house. That I can't. He said it now that I'm very hardworking and prudent, and what could be the problem? Okay, let's now analyze this. 8 years of marriage now. What have I achieved? I've sold everything I had in this marriage. There's nothing. To even get ordinary a room, I cannot raise the money. Day before yesterday, I went to sell my phone to pay part of the debt. I use Samsung S22. This is not the phone I use. This is my son's phone. So for even that, it's not as if I'm somebody that is lazy or you get. I also, I work. I believe in my handwork than, messing around or anything. But now, I'm messed up. Okay, where do I start from? Now, I'm sleeping from one place to the other. Is that when I can pick my son and say I want to train him?
So, where's your son now?
Because he wants to force me to go to that house. That's where he cannot get accommodation for us. That is his house. That's where I will that his auntie is only saying nonsense. He even went to fight with the auntie. You understand? So that he cannot get accommodation, that's where. I mean, I don't want to die yet. That I should live for my son. Because I don't even have peace of mind. Okay. I packed my things. I hang them. Some are in my store. I hang them around.
You left the boy?
I left him. I can't even feed myself. Will I be able to feed him? Will I be able to? I don't have anything I'm doing for now.
What about your store?
Accumulated debt from the past children. So if I collect from this one, I'll pay this one. If I collect from this one, I'll pay this one. That's how it has been. But no, I don't even want to collect again. I want to have peace of mind. Whatever it is, I will stand the shame when they come. They take me to police station. I will tell them, this I want to be paying. Because I cannot leave my boy there. I cannot leave him. Because that's my only gain. And since let me now shock you. I have only one chance to give birth in my life. Just one chance. If I even want to try it again. Just one chance. They called me after the surgeries. There's only one chance. Even if I have to give birth, I will not misuse it. And it's not even about giving birth now.
One chance as in how?
They've done surgery for me twice. So the second one, they now called me that I can only attempt to give birth just one more time. Yes. After that, I should not attempt to try again. I don't even want to try again. That one boy, is okay. I don't want to try again.
But the boy is with his dad. Who is with him?
Nobody. He bakes him and take him to school himself. So if I don't know where.
A 70-year-old man.
Yes. He knows that I cannot take care of the boy now because he knows I would have preferred to go with him because I miss him. That's the only game. But he knows I'm not capable now.
So what's his position now? What's your husband saying now?
But he's not saying anything. He's not saying anything.
That he should come back home.
He said if I come back, he can't get me an apartment. You understand? He wants me to stay in that house, which me I don't want to stay. We have been on this issue for like 2 years now. Get me an apartment, don't get me an apartment. I'll calm down.
And you cannot afford to get any
for
yourself.
Now, I don't have the means.
If you have an appointment, will he give you your son to raise?
Yes, he told me that if I'm settled, if I want to train him or collect him, he doesn't mind. I can take him. That if my spirit that whenever he even told me that if it's only God's grace that will allow him to spend 30 years more. So that I'm the owner of my son. But he's just trying that he should help me train him. But sister, me, I'm scared. For me to run, and I left my boy there. Do you think it's a thing of joy for me? It's not. And it's not. In fact, sister, yes, I was waiting for the date that let me just, let people learn from me before I know what next I want to do.
Okay. In all of this journey, what have you learned? Where did you think you made mistakes?
I made mistake.
What?
After school that I was selling, I should not even have considered marriage yet. You understand? I should have worked on myself because I was in money. It was this marriage that wrecked me. Somebody that can count 5 million to buy truck. Me that can help people to go abroad. See, I'm not a small dealer. If that is what you want to know, I work. Small dealer now that'll be begging for 5,000 so that I can eat. I can't ask my money. The woman that is depressed, she's just healing. Every day she cries. Yesterday she was still crying. So I told her this morning that after where I'm going, it was another that collected money to get to this place. If you want to hear. Though I have landed properties I want to sell, but is it now? Even if I sell itself, it's bill that I'll use it to offset. You understand? Mm-hmm. So now, after a year, I'm thinking of going to tell them, I don't have money, do whatever I want to do. If I'm dead, is it my dead body you collect money from? But when there is life, there is hope. I will just give me a break. Then I will not organize how paying the money when I have something I'm doing together. I know, I hope. But
what else do you think you could have done better?
Parents upbringing, it matters. It matters a lot. See, my daddy was not doing anything in the house, and my mommy made it known. She shouldn't have, because the mental torture will fall on the children, and that's the basics they will work on. Do you get? That's what they will build their foundation on. You understand? So I before marriage, I told myself that no, even if my husband is not doing anything, whenever I do anything for my son, it's your dad due. Because marriage is meant to be for both.
How did you think that affected you?
Okay. You see, that was why I looked at my daddy like as a younger guy. As in, my mom, all these women that they are trained in these old ways. So it's for better for worse. Come what may, I will stick with you. Okay, fine. She stick with with my daddy along the line because my daddy now has little change. She does not know how to cook again. She does not know how to do this again. The person that brought you to where you made your money, you understand? Person that told you that this is the way. So she suddenly became bad. She cannot do anything. Insult upon insult, fighting every day. It affected us, the children. We are 3. 2 followed our mommy. 1 went with my daddy. So look, even are we in accord? We are not.
Do you think that was your mom's fault? It was
not. It was my dad. It was not. And even when it got to a state that my mom met my dad on a woman the day she went home, she was busy working in the shop for him. See, when my daddy was in business, we can't take 5 naira out of his money. My mom is there. Emma said, "Come in Emma move for you to know that kind of this thing." When she now met him, she fainted. They called me in school. I was still in school. So she now adding that heart that Nibo that she will leave. I said, "For peace to reign, oh yeah, you have to leave." I was the one that got her the apartment too. Leave. If I call my dad is alive and okay, and I call it's fine. There not this disgrace every day, noisy, all these things. You know, is a trauma to her because my daddy is disvirgin her. Come up with me. Now that you are now saying she didn't go to school, she SS3. She has a school cert. And my daddy has his own poly, HND or whatever then. And it was even while in that marriage, he upgraded to HND. My mom was the one that sponsored him because his family, they had nothing. So I only believe so much in my dad. Even when I started to come and report that, I got any become, he's not my husband. Until she saw it with her eyes. My daddy that will be buying, he will not give us money for food. He will not buy Christmas clothes or anything for us. When I come to Lagos and buy bail that I'm taking to school, my daddy will buy for his girlfriends for my hand. I'll give him ×3 of the price. I'll go and give my mom labor. Because even on Sundays, I used to open bail. All these children, I'll use this Ago
bail.
They will come. So it's not to do the business now, but there's no fun. And number 2, I lost the zeal. I'm not just me.
You're not.
Yeah, I look at myself. See, it has gone to the stage that if I don't take sleeping medication,
you can't sleep.
If there's any knock on the door, now my heart will do good.
You actually need a lot of therapy. You need a lot of prayers. Okay. Thank you for sharing your story with us. I'm sure 1 or 2 people would have learned something from you. But we'll need counselors to talk to you. We'll need therapy. Guys, I don't know. I'll round up the show. Well, I'll need 1 or 2 counselors to be able to talk to her. And then we'll need funds for her to get back on her feet. If you hear her closely, you know that she's mentally disturbed. She's emotionally disturbed. And that's what this program is all about, so that we can help ourselves. I am seriously trying to control my tears. I'm trying to control my emotions because this is really deep. You see why we have to cover our face, at least because of a child, you know. I'll need your support, guys. Please, whatever you can, send me a DM or talk to me. I'll get her account details. We'll be able to help her. Then talk to her. Then she also needs a lot of prayers. Wherever you want to come in, please come in for us. We'll need you. From Talk to Me, I'll present you this. I'm still going to see you before you leave.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming on the show. We have learned a lot. I'll be drawing the curtain here. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. You can also follow me on Facebook, Abiola Ayomide Adebayo. You can reach out to me so we can reach out to her. I need all the support, spiritually, emotionally, financially, every support that we need to get her back on her feet. If not for her, for our child, for our mom, for our health, please help me. I can't do this alone. Thank you guys for watching. I'll come your way next week by God's grace. In whatever thing you're doing, put God first, be determined, and stay focused. God bless you. It's Talk to Be. I love you guys.
Talk to be.
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 Yeah, you have to talk to be.
Talk to Be.
Talk to be.
Talk to be.
Talk to Be.